Do Linnies make good pets? Have you recently brought a Linnie home, or are you thinking about it? Hi, I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bond, and parrots are my bliss. I can't get enough about talking about them, learning about them, and being with my parrots. So part of my bliss is also helping you have a blissful bond with your parrot through diet, bonding activities, and understanding a parrot's perspective. In today's video, I'm going to tell you a couple of things, 6 things about linealated parakeets and whether or not they make good pets. First of all, I still can't pronounce the Latin name. These are Bulborharios linealis parakeets. Those Latin names, I gotta get much better at them. Anyway, they are neotropical parrots, meaning that they can be found from Mexico down to Peru. And if you know me, I don't believe in having one. I believe in having at least 2. So Ari here got a buddy and maybe another buddy, because, you got to make sure that they feel like they have a flock. And they are just so cute and so adorable. And I couldn't find any. And so when I finally did, I had to take advantage. So they make the cutest sound, right? It's just like adorable. Now, someone told me that that's the sound they make when they're babies. And it's possible that this baby is saying, "Feed me, mommy." Unfortunately, these guys came clipped because, I don't really like clipping parrots if I don't have to. Anyway, so that's what that little fall was. Let's see, next. The second thing about Linnies that makes them really good pets, they seem very people-oriented. You could see, she's been home for a week. She's been home for, is it going on 40? No. Did we get you yesterday? Yes, we got you yesterday. This is Pumpkin, and I'm just very excited. Pumpkin and Ari get along famously because they're from the same nest, the same clutch. So they're related, but they're gorgeous and they just get along fabulously. Let me see. Come here, sweetie. Oh, I know. You don't know how to step up, huh? Let's try. Good job. And this one, I don't know the name yet. Are you the girl or the boy? And let me show you if I can see. I'm trying to look at the band. Wow, and that's really hard to read. Oh, okay. Came unclipped, so gonna retain the ability to fly. Now, a quick commercial for myself. Make sure that you get your bottle of Tink's Parrot Relief, CBD oil, or CBD in hemp oil, to help you so that if, like me, you've brought a new parrot home and they are nervous or stressed out because of the change, this is a great thing to help them calm and adjust. Great calming oil, works super well. In case your parrot is having problems for any reasons, or if, for example, your parrot is doing well and you want to make sure that they keep a nice, strong immune system. Now, and please get it on parrotbliss.com. Next thing, a continuation of them being people-oriented. I know this isn't really connected, but Linnies have these big eyes, and it just seems like they're looking around, like they're watching you. It's so cute. They're just very people-oriented, and maybe what it is about the eyes, maybe the reason I grouped it here, is because it looks like they observe and they see a lot, but it also looks like they're looking at me sometimes, like I feel like they're relating to me. I think that's just very, very cool. I find them to be very playful. You could see Ari is trying to eat the flowered patterns on my dress. Very playful. I can't wait to find out what kind of toys they like. I am ordering toys. I'm getting them some toys, and they've already started to play with like some chopsticks and things like that, and just very, very cute. So that was number 3, playful. Number 4, they don't seem fearful, good or bad, because we have some larger parrots, like our Cape parrots. And today, Macy, my Cape, was kind of like coming up and starting to beat them, but that could be a really dangerous relationship because Macy's so big, and her hook bill is so big. And if she damaged one of the Linnies' beaks, that could be pretty bad. Pretty bad. So I don't know if I like that they're so brave. Oh, being brave seems like a good thing, but sometimes a little caution, a little awareness of larger beaks is a good thing. Number 5, they eat and eat and eat and eat. I think Pumpkin here is telling me that she's hungry, and I'm like, Pumpkin, you just ate. Plus, Pumpkin, your crop's full. That's a full crop. Where are you going to put more food? They eat a lot and eat a lot and poop a lot. Yeah, I've already been pooped on in this video anyway. Now, here's an interesting little fact. You saw the new Linnie, who is green. Green, of course, is the color that they generally come in nature. So that's the color that really they're going to blend into a tree as. And when there are natural mutations like this in nature, one of the things that happens is they stand out more. So predators tend to get them more easily. That means that nature really prefers, there we go. Nature really prefers, therefore, or their natural selection, yeah, there might be 4, prefers that they stay green because it's a better camouflage for them. I don't know if it's for that reason or what, but something that was really interesting is the breeder that I drove hours and hours to go get them from, told me that the green ones are going to be healthier in the sense that she said, when you breed them, because I'd like to breed these guys, she said when you breed them, in a year when they're old enough, you want to put the colored ones with the green ones as much as possible. Green color, so that the babies have that green and it kind of has the stronger genes. Now, this may be a survival of the fittest. She said geneticists say that there's no difference, but she said, but we've really seen a difference. Now, part of that, she said, might be because the stock of linealated parakeets in the U.S. is low. I can't remember if I read it in my silviculture book or if I just ran across it when I was doing research, but I did read that when Linnies were originally brought into the U.S., they didn't do very well. So the size, of birds that were brought in kind of shrunk, and they, I think for that reason, didn't get popular and haven't been bred a whole lot. I think they're making a comeback because all of a sudden I'm able to find them, but it means that it's possible that some of that stock really had to reestablish itself. And so if you're looking for Linnie and you're shopping for Linnie, the colors are just astonishing. I'm guilty of it. I love the pretty colors. I love, she's mauve, he's turquoise, but the greens are really stunning too. So I'm also guilty of liking the color mutations, but the greens, they do have a nice glow about them. I'm not saying I think they're healthier. I'm saying they have a nice glow about them. And so if you get a green one, and if you wanted a colored one, keep in mind that you might have a happier, healthier Linnie. Maybe, maybe not. It's an interesting little tidbit. It's an interesting thing that may or may not be true. Kind of just good to know. All in all, do I think Linnies might be one of the best pet parrots or companions that you could have? And of course, this is a parrot whose lifespan is really on average only about 10 years. So they kind of lose some of that companion title, because one reason I consider most parrots a companion is because they last so long. They will generally live 20 years, like my parrotlets. Their average lifespan is about 20 to 50 for the larger birds. So, the Linnies, it's a bummer. Their lifespan is a little shorter, but they are not as loud as a lot of birds. And like I've told you, they're so friendly. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. And they just seem so people-oriented. I am super impressed. I don't have as many to compare like I do with my parrotlets, but, or the time. I don't have a lot of experience yet. But this is what I am finding so far. So far, they are just little gems. They're just incredible. I do hope they make a comeback because this is a pet or companion, hopefully, that I think you'll really enjoy. I think that they do bite, but I don't think you're going to. Like, I don't have any vampire marks so far. So they're not a bird that's going to just, bite you. I feel like this is a parrot. You could say that would be a great starter parrot because they're easy. Yes, they need fresh vegetables. And what I've researched about their diet so far is they also need some seeds and some pellets for sure. But basically, I think they're easy and light. Perfect in an apartment, perfect if you don't have tons of time to spend cleaning and taking care of things. Plus, if you have two, they clearly keep each other company, and then they clearly relate. Like I said, we've only spent a week with her and a day with her, and they're doing great. Now, they are clipped, and that's one reason they're staying with me. But you saw, she's already looking at me like, you're the feeder, right? I mean, she already relates to me as the mom. So they're super smart, too. Totally am thrilled. Totally think that if you're looking at adding a parrot to your flock, and you are comfortable with a parrot that's a light weight on your shoulder and light on you as far as their price, as far as the price of maintaining them, their cage, their food. This is a great parrot. Linnies right now, currently, when I do online research, it says like you can get a pair for $300. I think that's really outdated. I'm finding that they're $500. Since I went to a breeder, I did pay a little less, but basically everywhere else I've seen, it's like $500 to $550, and then some places, of course, are plus shipping. So that's kind of what you're looking at. But I think it's going to be totally worth it because I think this is a fantastic parrot companion. Thank you for joining me in this blissful video. Today was quite the marathon because like I said, I drove to get a companion for my companions. Thanks for joining me, and I will catch you in the next feathered video. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. I love hearing about how you're doing. I love reading your comments. I love hearing about the parrots you're considering, and I love comparing the ones that I know that I can compare for you. Until next time.